Good evening, y'all.
She's just, she's being.
What's the buzz? All you have, divine have. How you doing tonight? Are you ready to?
Are you ready for your miracle?
Are you ready for your miracle?
It's a, yeah, we
Troubadour
have a lot
reference.
of those little things.
You know Nick. Nick knows. Jessica might know. But you know what they do know? Let in a little joy.
Let in a little joy.
Let in a little light.
Let in a little light.
Every little thing gonna be alright. What's the best that could happen? Clear the room for dancing. Let in a little joy. Let in a little light on Sunday nights. We
We hope you had an amazing week.
Yes, and enjoying your holiday this weekend.
Right, the big long weekend.
We send up prayers of gratitude for all the servicemen and women who sacrificed their lives and are offering up their lives in service to this country and to the world. Thank you so much. We remember you and we honor you. And we also really appreciate having a 3-day weekend and having that time to rest and sit back and have time to reflect and to give thanks and gratitude. And so tonight we just want to encourage you, one more day left on your little vacation, to just sit and be in the stillness of the moment. Soak it all in. Don't let it pass too fast. Don't bask in the past and don't move ahead into the future, but just take moments to catch yourself in this now, in this holy now. Because, you know, they say before we pass into the next great adventure, that our life flashes before our eyes in a series of moments. And so, how many moments have we collected that have held our attention and held our hearts so deeply and so truly? And we want to invite you to add to that collection of endless holy moments that you can hold on to so tight and expand into an infinity. And a great way to do that is to recognize the holy now. What time is it?
It's now.
What time
I was
is
thinking
it?
of like the past. Think of a hammock, and there's the two things that hold it. You know, you got the past and the future, but then you got that nice hammock right here, which is the now. So just lay back in that and be in this moment right now that embraces all the miracles and magic that are right here. You know, it's amazing.
The perfection.
What we've been given.
Yeah.
Extraordinary. To be cherished for sure. Like you.
I hope we're sitting on your porch with you or in your living room with you and sit in this moment together. When I was a girl, each week on Sunday we would go to church. Pay attention to the priest. He would read the holy word. Consecrate the holy bread. Everyone kneel and bow. Today the only difference is everything is holy now. Everything is holy now. Ooh, it's holy now. When I was in Sunday school, we would learn about the time Moses split the sea and water wine. I remember feeling sad. Miracles don't happen still. Now I can't keep track, 'cause everything's a miracle. Everything, everything, everything's a miracle. Water is not so small, an even greater magic trick. Is it anything is here at all? So the challenging thing becomes not to look for miracles, but finding where there isn't one. When holy water was rare at best, barely wet my fingertips. Now I have to hold my breath when I'm swimming in a sea of it. Used to be a world half there, heaven's second-rate hand-me-down. Now I'm walking with a reverent tear, 'cause everything is holy now. Everything, everything, everything is holy now. Questioning child's face, say it's not a testament. That'd be very hard to say. See another new morning come, say it's not a sacrament. Tell you that can't be done. This morning outside I stood, I saw a little red-winged bird shining like a burning bush, singing like a swish of birds. Made me wanna bow my head. I remember when church let out. Oh, how things have changed, 'cause everything is holy now. Used to be a world half there, heaven's second-rate hand-me-down. Now I'm walking with a reverent air, 'cause everything is holy. Everything, everything, everything is holy now. Everything, everything, everything is holy. Everything, everything, everything is holy. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a soul. like me.
who sits there and just allows a state of being for 17 years. My cicada.
My cicada. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, the cicadas are out 17 years later.
Sonia was hoping we would not bring them up this evening because I noticed that she's having to wear a mosquito netting around her face.
Know. And everybody's little dogs and cats are playing whack-a-mole with the, yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? And then your mom mentioned that there's all these holes in the ground. And I was just looking at the cicadas until I started walking loving and went, oh my God, they have been living.
Everything is holy now.
I know.
Is that what you were bringing this
Yes,
up for?
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
There's holes in the ground everywhere. Like if you start looking, it's amazing that all this time they've been just being for 17 years right under our feet, you know?
And there's this pipeline they've made. Holy chimneys. They call them chimneys.
Do they really?
I don't know. I saw that on the internet, so it's got to be true.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense. But how amazing is that?
Yeah.
And what a reminder that we have a direct line to the divine.
Yeah.
We can root deep and we can reach up high.
And we
Oh
can
my gosh.
sing. We can
Yes.
sing and
and we
sing
can
and sing.
speak loudly.
Yes.
I apologize. We've gotten a few notes from some of you that our speaking, especially I think mine, is a little low. I'm low talking. So to me, I feel like I'm speaking loudly because I'm just in my house here. But I'm going to try. So you let us know if it's better tonight. And I'm going to try to remember to speak sweetly and from my heart and project like I'm in the theater. Okay, Lucy? We got to spend time with our sweet Lucy from California this past week, and it was...
Well, last week.
Right.
Yeah.
It was just such a blessing. We love you so much, Lucy. It's got to be true because we just said it in harmony.
At the same time. That's
Yeah.
how you know it's true.
Right.
So I was bringing up the cicadas.
Yes.
Which I guess Lucy just missed those. That would have been super creepy.
She got
like
some photos of them.
Hitchcock.
Yeah.
No, I know, but now they're getting like
Yeah.
even more visible. But this next song that we're gonna do
Is the cicada polka.
It is. It is. I know. It's what they roller skate to.
Oh,
This song.
they roller skate as well.
It
Amazing.
is. Yeah.
Super talented.
No,
So-
this next song is called The Greening, and it's just about being alive and feeling so free and just really about things like that, coming alive and living their fullest possibility, which is what we're all here to do too. So
They're reminding us to imagine that we've been sequestered for 17 years, and now we've
Right.
emerged.
well, we
Savor.
have been sequestered, but not for 17
Right.
years.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
That
The timing?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're all emerging like sweet cicada butterflies without the creepy red eyes and the genitals falling off. But that's another story.
What is that? Some creepy movie?
Well, anyway, let's do the greening.
She had a bad dream.
I've read something else on the internet.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I know.
Stay off there.
Okay, so this is a song, again, about savoring the moment, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we're here to do. This whole evening is about just being. There's a reason you're called a human being, you know. We're human too much and we don't do the being part very well. So hopefully tonight you get a little reminder, a little respite.
You know what I'm going to do?
What?
I'm going to just be in the moment.
Yeah?
And I was in the moment just then.
Yeah.
And I heard that my guitar was out of tune.
Wow.
So I'm just going to be in this moment, and I'm going to tune
You're gonna
myself
tune?
up.
Well, then let me tell a story about one of my favorite moments of being. I was thinking about this before the show, but you remember when we were in France, in Troubadour country, and in the land of the Troubadours in the south of France many years ago, and we found we've told this story before about this mountain, but it's called Mont Segur. This mountain that we climbed 768 steps up to the top of. It's kind of like hairpin shaped, and on the top were the ruins of a temple. And we made it up there a couple hours before sunset, and there were people milling around. The Cathars actually lived up there. And we got to stay. There was just us and one more couple, and then finally they left. We got to stay up there through sunset, sitting on the temple walls. So we climbed up where the roof would have been, looking out over the valleys and hearing, we could still hear the sheep bells and sunset, and we were just in a state of serious holy now and being. And that's always going to be my go-to memory for a perfect state of just
being, of a moment.
Yeah.
So as we go through tonight's show, summon moments that have sustained what am I thinking of? Momentary suspension. You know what I mean? That they stay suspended in your mind and in your heart. It's just a moment that you've held your whole life, and you can kind of recall it and come back to it as a moment of peace and awe and of wholeness. So perhaps you can summon some of those during this song. Sleep, I'm in love. Every little beating thing is a skip in my step. Whistle through the leaves, the clouds are pulling taffy, the birds are laughing. There's a dandelion growing through the crack of my smile. My skin ain't seen the sun quite a long while. The sky lingers long, the horizon fills in with everything that yearns to be born again. I'm alive, feel so free. I'm on the inside of the green, shatter the brittle frosting, shiver in the opening. I'm waiting to be in the green. In the wanna feel the deep hum of knowing, sow my roots into the source, surrender to my growing, to know both the seed and the ancient tree, sowing itself in the sky. Rumi says there's one rose you purchase, a rose garden, one seed, a wilderness. I say what a gift, what a simply wondrous gift. Surprise of basil on my lover's lips, and the peppery wine that we sipped. How everything that flowers opens itself, like a cup, like a bell, like a hand, longing to be here. I'm alive, feel so free. I'm on the inside of the green. light years from me, finds its way to lay a kiss on my cheek. There are billions of us spinning one-of-a-kind stars, aching to discover just what we are. Like the moment the winged one first takes flight, first spark of dawn that lifts the curtain of night. So disband the guards, let down the gates, unveil my heart, 'cause it's life that I chase. I'm alive, feel so free. I'm on the inside of the green, shattered, brittle frost, and shiver into opening. I'm waiting to be in the green, in the I'm alive, feel so free. Just give yourself that infinite space of a second where you sit in stillness, just holding this moment, this second, in total fulfillment of your miraculous life. Just being in it, being grateful for it, being aware of it, being present to all that's around you and that all that you're connected to.
You know, it's like getting in the pool.
Yeah.
Or the ocean or anything. You know, when you first dip your toes in, you're kind of sort of in it. It's like, oh, I don't know if I want to. But the more that you immerse yourself in it, you get up to here in it, and then it's like,
You become a part of it.
you become a part of it, and the temperature's okay, and and then you just can kick back and float, unless you're me.
And what do you do?
I do nothing. I never learned to swim. Almost drowned in a wave pool in Louisville when I was little, and the lifeguard had to rescue me from the really, And so I never learned to swim. I was very young, and
But
But I can stand
the
in it.
concept, yes.
That's why I shared it.
Metaphorically, you are in the ocean of love.
Metaphorically, you're in
In
the ocean
life.
of love, not in the
Yes.
wave pool.
You are not
drowning.
dipping your toe in the ocean of the moment.
No,
are you?
you're not.
No, you're not.
Oh, no, you're not either.
Thank you. Y'all get our drift, don't you?
You do.
You know what we're talking about. So let's all just do that for a second.
Mm-hmm.
So summon up a moment in your life that was just perfection. You remember it just maybe it's 2-3 seconds long, maybe it's 10 seconds long, where you felt like you were completely aware of being alive in your body and in this life, and everything felt good and right and whole. And you could just sit and be in it and let everything else that you felt might not be just go and be as it was as well. Let's just summon a moment like that for ourselves, and let's just be in this moment. Let's make a moment together.
Okay.
Here we are. This is our moment. It's perfect. Nowhere to be, nothing to do. Nowhere to be, nothing to do.
Except talk louder. Feels good.
Just to slow everything down, make sure that you're not back there and you're not too far forward. I mean, why take away, why rush into the future and owe a debt to surprise, right? Why not give yourself the present of the presence?
I love that.
Thank you. The present of the presence. Give yourself that gift. So just like many people that you know, I mean, you can think of great spiritual teachers, or maybe you can think of elders in your family, or maybe that person behind the register who always has a smile on their face. They just seem to be in the moment, not worried about, not brooding about something in the past or worried about something in the future. They just seem to be at peace with their life and where they are.
Yeah, like that person they say, how you doing? I'm great, how are you? Living the dream.
Living the dream. Was it blessed and highly favored?
Yeah, I'm blessed and highly favored.
Or like that woman along the beach. What was she singing?
Oh,
Grateful, grateful, grateful.
Yeah, when we went to see Kim and Peg.
In Delaware on the beach. And early in the morning, we got them up. They weren't too happy about it. And we don't get up early either, so we're not saying anything.
For sunrise.
But we wanted to see the sunrise over the ocean, so we got up way too early.
And there was a woman just walking along the pier there, and I just witnessed her crying, singing grateful, 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 grateful. And I was just blown away and just moved so deeply by just her being so present in the moment, just to marvel at the gift and just sing grateful over and over again.
As the sun rose for a new day, and just fully immersed in the moment and in her life. Like H.H. Doolittle.
Yeah, like H.H. Doolittle.
So that's what this song comes from.
Which our cherries are growing on our cherry tree.
What?
We're eating, look, they're not quite ripe yet, but we're starting to nibble on them.
They're just
a little.
enough.
Exciting.
Oh my gosh.
So
yes.
this is in honor of all that is just being just right and ripening right there on the vine like we are.
You know, what's the line I'm thinking of in this song? Just wandering the plains. What's the line before that? I'll sing
We're
it.
about to sing.
Yeah, you'll hear it.
It's like jumping rope.
Exactly. But this is about just living in the moment and the beautiful simplicity of the moment. And having that be perfectly enough.
This one goes out to Bear.
We love you,
your
Bear.
heart, honey.
Mr. was the best.
Doolittle runs a cherry farm, Bliss, Montana, long Bitterroot Range. I wish that I could be there in Montana, breathing the air, wandering the plains. I can find peace of mind, knowing a friend of mine, Doolittle's living my dream. Humble, 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 like Doolittle. Humble, 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 like Doolittle. I crave confusion and seek stimulation. Wanna see it all before I die. But in this chaos to which I am clinging, my soul is starving for serenity.
peace of mind, knowing a friend of mine, Doolittle's living my dream. Humble, 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 like Doolittle. Humble, 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 like Doolittle. I can find peace of mind, knowing a friend of mine, Doolittle's living my dream. Humble, 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 like Doolittle. Humble, 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 like Doolittle. H.H. Doolittle runs the cherry farm. He's utterly happy in his neck of the woods. Eyes on the sunset, I can only imagine being there listening, drinking iced tea. I can find peace of mind, knowing a friend of mine, Doolittle's living my dream. Humble, 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 like Doolittle. Humble, 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 like Doolittle.
It's a good life,
That's right.
just being.
Being there listening. Just
I was
listening.
thinking, listening to that iced tea remark, my oldest nephew, my mom always gave him sippy cups with iced tea in it, like when they were little. But even when he turned like 13 and 14, he would ask Mama for a sippy cup still, and he'd climb on the roof and just drink iced tea and just be
Precious.
I know. So get your sippy cup.
And get on the roof.
And wait just a minute, because we're going to be right back with some more music and some more moments that we're making right here with you. And we're so grateful to do that every Sunday night. Thank you for all that you make possible.
You are so
including
loved.
us.
You are so loved.
You are so loved, and we're going to be right back.
So somebody has a birthday coming up this week. June 3rd is Miss Nene's birthday. So we are going to be celebrating her, and I can honestly say that I really try to savor every moment that I have with her.
Oh,
Don't you think I do?
I think you do. You do so well.
And we
Thank
have a
you.
lot of moments together, really. And I savor her on this planet and every moment that she's
Thank you.
been a blessing, such a blessing to so many lives, and especially mine. And truly. So I just want to invite you to savor every moment with the people that you love and the animals that you love and the beauty that you love around you, you know, to just encourage you to invite others on your journey with you if there's someone that you want to reach out to. But most of all, just really inviting you to be in the moment with those around you and recognizing the gift that it is to fly with them in this moment, on this journey, in this life. Oh, so young when we met and fell in love, from the levity of gravity you lifted me. In your arms, my shelter, my hope, my tower, my journey, my safe place to land. Silver dream, skyrider, you steered me from a dark legacy as you painted the sky with possibilities. Oh, 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 oh. This love was born, it's still alive. It will thrive in endless flight. So fly. Soar above it all, where hearts have earned their wings, and fly with me, left above the clouds in a sanctuary of you and me. We'll just be. But you show me a part no one else sees. You make me laugh, you make me sigh. I'm so grateful to glide in your secret sky. Sense of wonder, artistic eye, and your brilliant mind. All of life's adventures, I want you by my side. Still alive, it will thrive in endless flight. So fly with me, we'll soar above it all, where hearts have earned their wings, and fly with me, left above the clouds in a sanctuary of you and me. Ooh, oh, oh, oh,
Just soaring. I look at anything with big wings that can just be, not flapping all the time, but just stretch and soar. That's song makes me think about that, just what that feeling is like, which we all know. We know when we're flapping, and we know when we're just have our wings fully expanded so that we can just soar and know we're being carried, and such a sweet feeling, isn't it?
To know we're being carried means that we don't have to try. We don't have to do anything. We can just be in the moment and let everything be as it is as well. And let that move us forward in that presence of being in the fullness of life, moving gently and organically and smoothly and in action with us, because we don't move, we don't even just be on our own, we're being with everything else simultaneously. And to know that gives great comfort, to know that we're not alone in this stillness, in this presence. We're being held and connected by everything.
I think it's like this. I was just thinking about when I jumped out of the airplane. So we're just singing about flying in a plane, and I actually did it, but I was tandem, right? We're never alone.
Right?
So here's a good metaphor for that.
You're jumping out of a plane into life with God tied to you.
And when I was up there, and I knew, like, the door was open on the plane, and we're flying up, and I know, like, oh, it's happening, but I'm not alone. And then there was that moment where he kind of turned my head and just dropped us out before I even knew what was happening. I was falling with wind hitting my face. It felt like more than I could myself bear, because I could not catch my breath. Yeah. Then he pulled the chute, and there again, like, I just think of that like God, and all of a sudden, whoosh, everything, we shot up, but then everything slowed down. And we were literally soaring. We were just slowly coming down, making our way, just being, and just, it felt good to know. I mean, obviously that's one moment, when we're taking leaps of faith like that, just to know that we're not alone, and
and I love that instead of you looking down and thinking about,
what was below me,
what was
turned
below,
my head and
turned your head to get you you're in the moment then, right?
Yeah.
Here we are.
Well, I
there
was
you
like,
are.
oh, that felt good. Can you get just like a little crack that way? And
Well, and tell them what he was studying, your tandem master.
so it is hilarious.
Guide.
So he had a philosophy exam the next day. So he had all these note cards, and he was studying all the great philosophers, including,
So here she is, questioning this great, dangerous, and she's saying to be or not to be.
Right.
What is
That
the
is
meaning
the
of
question.
life? Yeah.
And we'll find out here in about 30 minutes. Yeah. It was amazing.
That was pretty perfect. Yeah, absolutely. And it got you so much in the moment. I mean, there you are. But I mean, that's what, when we trip, so maybe we're thinking about something else, but all of a sudden we trip, and here we are back in the moment again. There's some hunters out by where we live, and so every once in a while we'll hear gunshots, which is like not what you want to hear when you're in the woods, trying to peace out. But
It's almost better to hear it in the woods, because it's likely a hunter.
That's true. Right. And it's just target shooting or whatever. But what it does is it gives you an opportunity to make sure that you're in the moment, right? We use that as an opportunity to trigger us back, like a sneeze can sometimes like send you back into the moment. So when we have those things that snap us back and give us an opportunity to, whoop, here we are. Let's reset. So here we are
So you can
resetting.
either jump out of an airplane or sneeze. It's up to
Or
you.
trip.
It's whatever
Yeah.
it takes to
Yeah, maybe you just need to trip.
put you in the moment.
I mean, like physically trip.
Yeah.
Trip. But maybe you need to trip. Let's go on a trip. You ready?
Let's do it.
So we're gonna go on a trip within ourselves. Are your bags packed? Actually, you don't need any bags. We're traveling light.
That's right.
We're traveling so light. So if you can and you'd like to, let's go on vacation together for this song. Just, I mean, for this whole evening, always, but especially right now. Let's go on vacation. Get comfortable where you are. Get real comfortable. Maybe close your eyes. And just focus on your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Here we are. Here we are. And all is well. Take me away from the weight of this world. I'm a punch-drunk boxer, can't leave the rain. I've lost faith in your religion. I know this is my God's name. Russian road through me, continue to pursue me. I'm a boat, doesn't know it needs the sea, needs the sea. Don't give up on me, don't give up on me, though I'm recklessly fumbling. Deep in my soul I know, deep in my soul I know you well. Take me away. With silence speak. Take me to your ocean, let me fall into your grace. Take me to your sunlight, shine upon my face. Lie upon your fears, rest inside your shade. Take me where the wind blows, sound of your name. Take me away. Oh, 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 my, Take me away in the weight of this world. I'm atlas struggling, my knees are buckling. Take this burden from me, it was never mine to carry solely. My mind is a puppy, begs to play fetch, bringing fears of tomorrow and yesterday's regrets. Still may heal me, send your spell through me. I'm a reed, make music through me, music through me. of secret, like it's never been said, like a seed through the shell, like a root through the stone. Break me out of these bones, break me out of these bones, like the mighty waterfall, eagles soaring, call, let me surrender, surrender. I'm an ocean flowing, steadily growing, like a tide. Keep coming and going, going and coming. Surges and stillness, stillness and surges in the waters of my knowing. Take me away. The silence speaks. Take me to your ocean, let me fall into your grace. Take me to your sunlight, shine upon my face. Lie upon your fields, rest inside your shade. Take me where the wind blows, the sound of your name. Take me away. However you pray, just pray. Pray without ceasing. Sometimes we have to remind ourselves to pray and remind ourselves to be specific about what we're praying for and to and about. But however you pray, lift yourself up in the presence of peace and love. However you get there, go there, be there, spend time there. Make it your home, make it your nest. Invest in that nest.
All right, we're going to leave you just to be for just a moment and come right back for another song. So stick with us and know that we love you and appreciate you so, so much. We're going to be right back.
So, assignment of divine men.
Do we need an assignment of divine jingle? Are we going to spend like 7 weeks coming up with that?
Assignment of divine men.
And that's
Should it
this
be
week's.
like, yeah, it needs to
Which
be
this
like
week is our
monks
58th
chanting.
episode. Can you believe that?
58, doing great.
I know.
We're on a roll. I love it.
So your assignment of divine this week is to be. And we all know of some place that we can visit in the physical or the emotional or the mental, that is some place where we know that we can let go of all our to-dos, all the distractions, anything that detours us away from just that direct line to the divine. And so your assignment of divine this week is, if you can, just do that once. If you can do that more and give yourself that gift more, please do that more. And just put a little marker there, plant your flag there and go, this feels really good. I need to do this more often. And we can always find something we can swap out, and let go of in order to allow more time to be. And so give yourself that gift this week as your assignment of divinement.
Yeah. Find places even throughout your day that you can check in and be like, am I present right here in the fullness of this moment and where I am? Or am I in resistance to what's happening to me? So I'm either regretting the past that I didn't change, or I'm frustrated with the future that I'm projecting onto the future. How much presence can I bring to this moment in the fullness of myself and in complete trust and surrender of how life is holding me? So whether that's you're stuck in a traffic jam, or whether that's you have a big obstacle at work that you're really disappointed about, how can you address it in a way that you can be present in it, accepting it, and moving through it in presence, where you're just being with it. You're not judging it, you're not angry with it, you're not fighting with it or another person. Can you just be with anything, any kind of conflict that you're experiencing in your life? So there are ways that we can just be while we're doing, and there are ways that we can just be and not do, like Renee said. So how can we find ways to do that in our life? How can we make something
Be beautiful.
Right.
Right.
Putting the be.
And beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's what makes beautiful beautiful.
I know.
Because it just be.
Because it just be.
Because it just be. Right? And so when we're being, we're rooted deep, right?
That's what I was thinking. The
We're
trees
reaching for the
trees have
stars.
this going on. Because they're rooted deep, but they're reaching for the stars, but they're also bearing fruit.
And where do
You
the
can
hives
do
go?
it all.
Where do the hives go?
The hives.
Typically in the trees. The
That's
bees.
right. Oh, the beehives. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
The bees are drawn to the trees because they know,
I mean,
right? This is all making perfect sense, isn't
and
it?
if it is confusing you, just
be with
ignore
it.
us.
Just be with
or
it.
be with us, or just turn us off.
No way.
I'm joking.
No, you can't. Because I love you. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
we do love you.
We
But
just
we
be
would
with
just,
you.
it's literally just like one more song. I'm just teasing. We're not creating a community of codependency.
So, right? I'm rooted deep, but reaching for the stars. Everything I need is in me. Take me far. You know the rest of the song. If not, here we go. Be beautiful. Be beautiful. Be beautiful. I am rooted deep, but reaching for the stars. Everything I need is in me. Take me far. I'm bolder than I know, wiser than I show, more mighty than I seem, more worthy than I believe. Be wise, be true, be good, be fierce, be free. Free your dream and your destiny. All women, all men, all girls, all boys, be loved. Step up, sing out, stand out, dance wild. Live it, give it, dream and scheme. All women, all men, all girls, all boys, be loved. Make something beautiful of our lives. Fill the shadows with the light. Fulfill the purpose of our lives and be loved, and be loved. Oh, 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 free. Free your dream and your destiny. All women, all men, all girls, all boys, be loving. Step up, sing out, stand out, dance wild. Live it, give it, dream and scheme. All women, all men, all girls, all boys, be loving. Make something beautiful of our lives. Fill the shadows with the light. Fulfill the purpose of our lives. And be loved. And be loved. For the stars, everything I need is in me. Take me far. I'm bolder than I know, wiser than I show, more mighty than I seem, more worthy than I believe. Be wise, be true, be good, be fierce, be free. Free your dream and your destiny. All women, all men, all girls, all boys, be loving. Step up, sing out, stand out, dance wild. Live it, give it, dream and scheme. All women, all men, all girls, all boys, be loving. Make something beautiful of our lives. Fill the shadows with the light. Fulfill the purpose of our lives. And be loved. And be loved. Let's make something beautiful of our life. Fill the shadows with the light. Fulfill the purpose of our lives. And be loved. And be loved. Be loved. Make something beautiful. Just be loved. Make something beautiful. Just be loved. Make something beautiful. Love.
I think we just discovered the answer to all.
Oh, we did.
To be.
Yes.
All
Not-
you gotta be is love. That's it. If you're loving yourself, if you're loving the gift of this planet, if you're loving the gift of your fellow human being who's just trying to be,
That's just what you're doing is you're being God, you're being spirit, you're being nature, because the nature of all things is love and connection. Love is the connection, and when we merge with our beingness, we are the presence of love, because we're loving and accepting all things,
including ourselves. And so, when you used to have the multiple choices, A, B, C, or D, the answer,
all of the above.
well, just B. I tricked you.
You did. I always just put all of the above.
All the above, where we choose all of you over and over and over again, and we cannot wait to be with you again so soon. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Thank you for that.
Yes, June 3rd, Nene's birthday. We celebrate her and all the Geminis. Shout out
that's
to
right.
Marie. Shout out to all
boy, you
of
get
our.
started.
Don't
There's so
even.
many.
Too many
Don't even.
Geminis to
I know.
count. I know. But
But-
you know who you are, Geminis, and you know who you are too, Gemini.
And you're beautiful.
Yes,
and
you are.
We
and,
love you.
And Levin sends his love too. And we all sing the final song. If you're happy and you know it, say woof woof.
Oh! If you're
Happy and you know it, say woof woof. Ow! If you're happy and you know it, then your woof will really show it. If you're happy and you know it, say woof woof. Somebody's happy. I hope you're happy and you know it.
Be happy, be loved.
Just be.
And know you're loved.